Welcome back to Let's Re-Record a lot of Let's Play 20 Years of Sonic.
Yep. That 11 straight hours we did all for naught.
It was alright. It was surprisingly good for 11 hours. Usually nowadays we're done after like 3.
Yeah.
And that was somehow we went for 11. That was amazing.
Yep.
Crisis City. What is there to say that hasn't already been said?
God damn it.
Actually, I think we said this last time. This level, it will almost trick you into thinking Sonic 06 was not that bad.
I remember the part...
Though
us talking about Sonic 06 was good. Like, we had a lot of... I remember in the stuff that we lost, there was a lot of jokes about, like, where this game could have been hilarious, which is making this level super broken. Like, as a
if they made game mechanics out of it being broken, or at least if it was a challenge gate.
Right. Like, in the same way that in the colors level... No, we talked about it.
We're not there yet.
We talked about it earlier than the... Come on. Come on. It's not a spoiler. That's not something that people care. Well, this late in the game, that's not a problem.
I'm just saying, it's not a thing you had to mention this late in the game.
I didn't mention it yet. Yeah.
Anyways, no, there's wisps in the Sonic 5 level.
Right.
Thanks, Keith.
In the same way that they had that, like, they could have had, like, really terrible...
Oh, I'm not equipped for this. I mean, not that that matters, but...
No, you got that bubble shield.
Yeah, that's gonna be great for all this lava.
Lava's liquid, right? I don't know. Kidding. I know lava isn't liquid.
So what was kind of interesting, I don't know, I apologize if I've said this already, because I don't remember what was where, but like, playing this level when I first played through Sonic Generations, this was like my first window into what Sonic 06 was.
Yeah.
And I kind of assumed it was just the last level because it was a city engulfed in lava. It's like, that has to be the last
Not
one,
like
right?
one of the first.
Yeah, it actually was kind of right up front. But I did immediately notice that all the enemies weren't robots and was infuriated. And I was like, that's where they went wrong first.
Yeah. Because you were already mad about that there were robots? Wait, no.
No.
I was thinking, because when you said robots, I was thinking specifically the gun robots.
Oh, yeah. Gun sucks. Oh.
You heard it here. Guns suck. Kyle's first political statement. Kyle's anti-gun.
I saw an Onion article entitled "Illegalize Us Already, Nation's Assault Rifles Plea." Assault weapons plead.
Have we talked about how... We probably have at some point that I think the Onion is one of the funniest things in the entire world.
Since I started going on Twitter, I started following the Onion and seeing the things that the stories that they tweet. Yeah, and they're really good. And what I appreciate about the Onion, even though it's sort of crass, but that all of their articles are headline driven. So like they'll have one comedian just think up a bunch of funny headlines and then buy them from them if they think they're good, and then they'll have
or they specifically enlist contributors. Like, you can't just send in headlines. But they're like, oh yeah, we like you, now you can write headlines for us.
Right, but they'll just say, give us a bunch of headlines, and then they'll have one of their writers make the story around the headline. Yeah. But what's great about that is that if nothing else, you don't have to read the story, you can just get the joke that's in the headline and like move on. Yeah. Which I appreciate.
They have one of my favorite headlines from them is immune deficient realtor stuck in housing bubble is one of my favorite headlines. Because
I see.
A housing bubble is when
I get it now.
Like the market is about to burst.
Yes, I understand.
Like bubble because he's immune deficient.
Yes.
For diseases. It's much funnier if you get it right away.
I said that I got it. I was like, what? And then I was like, oh, I get it. And you're like, no, let me elaborately explain it.
I'm just saying, maybe somebody else took a little longer than you. You're smarter than the average bear.
I've said this. I said this months ago.
Yeah. We
can't slow down the bus for the slow people.
Yeah.
And then no.
I love it.
That's a great trick.
Yeah. That's better than all of Sonic 06.
You thought the level was over. It's actually only like half over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm now trying to remember other funny Onion things that I've read. Can't remember any of it.
Oh, I've got
I remember
a couple.
zero.
There's
Oh, I did. Nah,
wait, hold on.
never
Let me. Oh, okay. It was stupid. Stupid baby ruins awesome Christmas toy for the rest of us, or something.
What?
Yeah, it was about a baby who died.
Right.
On like choking on a like an action figure, so they pulled it from shelves.
That's pretty good.
It was good.
Yeah. So clearly that's a dead end.
Yeah.
So
and if you haven't seen it, one of my they do. Have you seen any of your videos that they do? They have like the those.
I've seen. I usually just watch the week in review thing again, where they just kind of like they give like the quick hits of the videos that they've produced.
Yeah.
So you still get a lot of the highlights and the funny parts, but I don't need it to go on that long because essentially, like I said, it is essentially just an entire either article or video that is constructed from a single joke. So it's like once you get the joke, it's kind of like I
think usually they're written out pretty well though. That's why
true.
like not all of them are great, but not all the stories are great, but usually all the headlines are
They're
great.
pretty formulaic.
Right. But there was one specific video that they did that was it wasn't based off of any story. It was just a satire of local news, and it was called "Some Bullshit Is Happening Somewhere," and it's fucking incredible. It's so funny, and it's about it's just like them talking about what they're doing instead of telling an actual story. Like, so Mark, you're the guy's name was Keith. So Keith, you're here where I hear some bullshit's happening somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, right behind me, you'll be able to see the bullshit from where I'm standing. It was super funny, and they were using like clips from a local news show where they're just reporting on there was a bear cub in someone's yard or something, or no, it was a fox cub. It was crazy.
Local news is.
It's really
something.
funny. That was great. So everybody go watch that too.
I love that you plead to the people to go watch the things that you like. Everyone go watch that.
Everybody go watch that. I love recommending things. I don't know if you know that about me.
There's an inherent recommendation in us talking about a thing. You don't have to say.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's implied.
I guess I feel like I have to plug everything.
I know that you love recommending.
Yeah,
it's like your favorite thing.
Yeah. It's because I have better taste than everybody.
I guess that's the root of me hating your music references, because I know it's mostly because you want to let the people of the world know about a perhaps little-known music thing that you know about that you think is good, that you think other people should listen to.
I a lot of the time will reference something that I really don't like.
Like, who's it?
I don't know.
Bruce Springsteen? No one's heard of that man, Keith, and no one cares.
You okay?
See, I know.
His second and third albums were good, nothing else.
Yes.
Man, Crisis City still?
Crisis City still, Act 2.
Oh, man.
This part's pretty cool.
Yeah. I realize that I look at you a lot while we're recording.
Really?
Like, I look at you while I'm talking
hard to look away from.
Yeah.
I do have a striking presence.
A striking presence, a strong jaw. Strong jaw.
Someone in like the... Do you remember... That's the part I always die at.
Yeah.
Do you remember the old Giant Bomb community question of the week things? Where they would ask a question and then people would send in supposedly humorous user videos or something?
No.
Oh.
I remember that.
Okay, well that was the thing. And I submitted for like one of the earliest ones.
Yeah.
And one of the comments was that I look like the mouth of Sauron from the extended cut of The Return of the King. And that was simultaneously hilarious because it's true
and hurtful?
Deeply cutting because it's so true.
The mouth of Sauron is like probably like that scene is probably one of my favorite scenes in the entire trilogy. Like that guy was haunting.
That guy was great.
That guy's incredible. Like the teeth and the fucking big man. What'd that do to your Cloud score?
I don't think.
Did you get a point?
Cloud didn't even exist at the time.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I knew that, but I also thought it'd be just a fun thing to say.
My also thing that disappointed me was that it was a game pitch, and at the end of my pitch, there was supposed to be a logo that would appear in the corner that said only on Gizmondo, but I accidentally submitted the version that didn't have that, and I was just like, oh.
What was the game pitch?
It was pitch a zombie game.
Is it supposed to be like not a good game, or were you trying to actually pitch a good game?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I think I might have actually made a whole title graphic for it that didn't appear. I think that's exactly what it was, and it had like the fake title of the game or whatever.
But is it supposed to be like a joke game that's dumb, or an actual good game?
Mine was a joke game that was both dumb and also would have been a great game.
So you're saying it would have been an indie game?
No, mine, it was a zombie game. My idea was that you play as a traditional zombie, like a Night of the Living Dead Romero zombie, who's like mad about all these like bullshit not zombies that can like run and jump, and like they're actually caused by a virus and not just some paranormal, unexplainable thing.
Yeah.
And so like you basically play as a Romero zombie that's gonna go around and take a shotgun to the face to all the not zombies.
Yeah.
Except like all the not zombies can like run and jump and everything, and you can only like shamble along at a slower than walking pace. So it's actually just like unplayable.
That's pretty fun. That's a good premise, Kyle.
Yep, I nailed that one.
You nailed it. Mouth of
Now I feel insecure because all of the people can go to Giant Bomb and look up that video and see what I look like, and I'm gonna feel sad about it.
You've lost weight since then.
Why am I doing this?
And a lot of that weight came from tooth mass. You got a lot of those shaved down.
Yeah.
You filed down those canines.
No, what actually happened, it's an interesting story.
Yeah.
I actually went to the school nurse, and she cast a spell to shrink my teeth because my teeth had gotten enlarged,
right?
And they needed to go back to their normal size. But instead, I just didn't tell her, and I let it keep shrinking until it got back to like a normal size. So I actually ended up getting like regular sized teeth out of the deal. What's the thing that happened there?
That's not a bad deal. What'd that set you back?
It was free. The school nurse.
Oh man,
public funded.
That's pretty good.
That was a subplot in the fourth Harry Potter book.
Actually, thinking about it, free healthcare. Thanks, Obama. Welcome to Obama's America. I forgot the word America.
What don't you get about this? I don't want to talk about this.
I know, it's fun for
Politics just make me upset.
Listen, the fun part of that was that you didn't know what side I was on. I don't want you to have regular-sized teeth. I want you to have big, dumb, Sauron teeth.
But anyways, while we're bringing up politics.
Yeah, there you go.
I wanted to mention one funny Onion story that was about Paul Ryan getting to work on immediately criticizing Romney's hypocrisy. Like, and like just everyone in the Romney camp like really getting behind Ryan, like he's doing a great job, and like pointing out all that hypocritical bullshit that he's spouting.
That's pretty funny.
Now going back to never talking about politics.
Okay.
And that's New Crisis City. Well, that's after Iblis gets defeated and they rebuild Crisis City to New Crisis City. Yeah. Which, by the way, very like bad luck naming a city that.
Crisis City. Yeah.
Like you're just asking for a cataclysm.
Oh man, you're moving. You're moving from Angel Island? Where are you moving? Crisis City.
Crisis City, yeah.
I hear the schools are good. And the teachers there are red hot. Because the city's on fire. Because it's on fire.